Why would I use a pen name? Well, I'll tell you what I did. You want to hear about it? There are many different reasons why or why not you would want to use a pen name when you're writing your books or your magazines or any type of work in progress. These are the reasons why I feel that it was a good reason why I picked a pen name. You may have different reasons, but here's what I did. I really enjoy giving you the insight of what really is going on in building a business and building a writing career in my writing adventures. This is a subject that I'm very passionate about, and I know that you could do it too if you would like. You just needed to put your mind to it, just battle it with the small obstacles, and then you would be able to get to your end goal. Hi, I'm Susie J. Cobwebs, and this is my writing channel of the frugal tips and self-care along the way. And these are also different ideas that I have to building up my business and why some of the things that I have done over the years that may or may not be good, but these are my decisions and these are my opinions why I did it. You may have a different idea on this, but this is what I felt I needed to do. I feel that whenever I'm doing some of my videos, I'm starting from ground up. A lot of these videos that you see on YouTube, they're higher up and they want you to start wherever they are. I am building them from ground up so you can see how it really works realistically. So I'm so glad that you came along my journey with me. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy some of my videos. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you enjoy a lot of my videos when you watch them. If you would like to build your business, by all means, we can work at this together. If you don't and you want to live vicariously through me and you want to help me build my business, by all means, I would love this Love Simple Wins, because any positive vibes survive. Coming to my channel is greatly appreciated. This is how we keep our tribe and our community together. We help each other out. I really enjoy the support that everyone gives me because even though in your day-to-day functions you may not realize it, but a lot of times when you're doing these videos or writing your novel or posting something on Facebook, you just want to be that person that brightens up your day. I want to help you succeed. And if you give me the idea of what you want to do, let's work at it together. These are what some of these videos are for. Yes, mine is writing, but we can work at other things too. The reason for this video I thought was an interesting video is there could be so many different reasons why we need a pen name when you are writing as an author. I feel that this is more a personal preference. I'm going to start off with the reasons why this is not a good idea. You ready? I came up with some questions that, or statements I guess you'd want to say too, that may make you feel that you are deciding that this is not the right avenue for you. What about maybe you feel that your name could stand out in a crowd? Is your name like that? Or maybe this could be something that you want plastered all over billboards and social media walls. Do you want your name like that? Or maybe you feel so strongly about your roots that maybe you want to build a legacy around this whole world. If this is something that you would like to do, and I would feel as though a lot of people are getting into the personal world when they should have stayed professional, that's my point. Maybe you feel that another author or another famous person out there in the world has a close name to you. Maybe you can use it to your benefit to try to ride the coattails on them off the popular ones so you can maybe build your business up quickly, which I would not recommend. But this does happen. Let me ask you a question. What would you prefer? Would you want to have your name on your books, or would you like to have a pen name instead? What are your comments? Write them in the comments below. These are just your thoughts. Do you feel that this is a good or a bad idea? Do you feel that having a pen name could make or break your career? Maybe not having a pen name could make or break your career. What do you feel about that? I mean, there's not really a right answer to this. This is only really, again, a personal preference. But in my personal experience, I feel that as an author, I want a pen. You must decide as a person or as a brand. What would you like to be known as out in the world? Do you feel that, I think that this would be something that you would need to figure out before you even hit social media, because bringing out a name now and then maybe 5 years later think that that's not the name that you want and changing your name may or may not be a good career move. It may work out for you, but that may confuse some of your readers, that may confuse some of your fans. So you may lose potential audience by doing that. So I don't know if I would recommend that. I would just start off from square one with that name so people know you from square one, or if they've known you, they just caught up to you whenever you are 50 years deep into your career. They all know you. So then they can kind of go back and try to find out, oh, look, she wrote this book and she wrote that book and she wrote this book. Oh, okay, great. Now, if you have a name that you've changed over the years, now this reader's going to have to do research and try to find this name and that name and that name. And it's going to be a little bit too much for that reader to be that involved in that author, unless you are like a total excellent writer and you give out phenomenal books. Most likely they're not going to do that much research to try to find you. I'm getting into the second part of this video here, and I have other questions that come up that you may want to think about. Flip side of the video. Could it be that you have a common name? If in fact you have a common name, do you feel that you're not going to stand out in the world, or into the sea of the internet? Now that's another big, huge idea. This also could be possible. Now, if you know me personally, you know that I have a very common name. And I don't feel that I would stand out with having my common name on my books. I also will feel that I have drowned out in the business, so I would almost be defeated before I even got off the ground. And even though you have a lot of work ahead of you, it would have been an extra obstacle to try to get your name out there, to try to get out there and try to get people to know you, especially if you have that common name, and it's just even more difficult. So, amongst a few other personal decisions that I have made, I don't feel that I made this decision lightly. I felt that I needed a pen name. So, what could be your pen name? That is the next question. You need something original. You need something that's eye-catching. You need something that if somebody hears it, oh yeah, I remember that I saw this video on YouTube, or I saw this post on Facebook, and you want to build out your personality. You want the world to see what you want them to see of your personality, your attitude, and just your demeanor. Another way that you want to think about this is you want to think long and hard on how you want to fit your brand name in with your pen name. How are they going to work together? And how are you going to build your business? Another obstacle. So in reality, what you want to do is you want to make your pen name something that reveals your personality and also helps you out with your business, so they can all work together in good harmony. One of the reasons why I picked Susie J. Cobwebs is, in fact, my first name is Susie J. And that could be either my middle initial or last name initial, however you want to look at it. As I'm going and I'm saying Susie, Susie, Susie Snowflake, nothing came to mind, and I wanted to have something different. And of course, obviously, I couldn't do Susie Snowflake because that's already been out, right? And I didn't want to follow into those footsteps of something that was already out there. I needed to have something original. As I thought about this, snowflakes are an object that are different shapes and sizes and textures. And I wanted to some type of feeling. I wanted a place where positive vibes survived and there was no judgment. And I wanted a place where people were willing to strive to get to their goals. This could just be like cobwebs. This is where a spider is in control. No, I'm not calling myself a spider, but the concept behind it. Okay? So cobwebs are different shapes, different sizes, different textures. This also includes the fact that I make different types of videos on my YouTube channel or write different types of posts on my Facebook and my Instagram, my Twitter, and stuff like that. And I'm trying to help out everyone, not only if it's something to do with their passion or maybe to help them out with something that they're struggling with right now. And everyone has some type of struggle that they're dealing with right now. So I want to try to help out everyone. Basically, I felt like I was that spider, which I am just trying to weave a web of different books and different ideas out there to help everyone. That was kind of like my thought process. I started Susie J Cobwebs back in 2016, and I really didn't know what the next step was. I knew she was going to be a long-term thing. I was slowly adding more and more on my plate, which was adding more and more people to my community, to my tribe, and I started learning to add more social media platforms onto my plate, which, by the way, I still always have a really busy work schedule, but I have it scheduled out for this reason. Even though I still consider my writing and my social media still a hobby because I really didn't make any money quite yet, this is building my brand, and this is what you need to do. You need to get your name out there, build your brand, get your name so people can hear you, so people can subscribe to your channels, and so be followers over here and share your stuff so it can go all around the world and everybody can enjoy. This is what my next priority was going to be, to get my name out there so I can get this accomplished. This basically puts you up to speed of where I'm at now. This is what I do on my days off. I work on my book, I work on my videos, I work on my posts that I may be posting on Facebook, Instagram, social media, whatnot. I understand, and plus with my full-time job and going on my adventures with my man and whatnot. And I feel that this is a lot of hard work for one person. Writing my next novel is a place where I can relax. So I don't feel that that is work. This is really helping out other people too. This helps out establish communities. This helps out getting positive vibes out there. This is something that you need patience and dedication for, determination, and this will help you succeed in different directions that we go. Basically, that helps out as a business as a whole. So please stay tuned to improved things that I have done that are coming your way. I have so much more that I'd like to do with my brand. I just have to take it baby steps, just like I've been talking about in a lot of my videos. I take my stuff in baby steps also. There's so much extra stuff that I want to do with my videos and getting my brand out there and going different directions with my Susie J Cobwebs. So I hope you stay tuned and catch on to this adventure, because there's going to be so many more novels yet for me to write and for you to read. I hope this video is a little bit helpful for you if you want to try to figure out whether you want a pen name or not. This is really just a personal preference. You have to look at it at both sides and what's going to be more beneficial for you in the long run. If you like these videos and you want to see more of these videos, by all means, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that post notification button so you can stay on top of all the different things that I post. And till the next time, love you bunches!